Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of July from the 16th through the 31st. General reading as always, so please do take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. So let's get right into this Capricorn and let's take a look and see what's coming up for you. We're going to start with these three decks, your focus cards, focus messages, and what your angel guides need you to know right now. So I'm going to start with the Earth and Sky Oracle by Mystic Moon. We'll grab a message from On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot and a card from the Truth decks by Pretty Spirits. All right, so let's begin. Let's see where this is going to go. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Let's take a look. What do your angel guides need you to know right now? Your first focus message is summer. Okay, so depending, of course, on where you are throughout the world, I don't think it's summer everywhere, but here in the States, it certainly is. So, you know, you could also live in a part of the world where you're by the water, by the ocean, a lake, the beach, outdoor activities, fun in the sun, group celebrations, vacations, and trips. That's what's coming through. So if this is actually something that you are enjoying right now, it's picking up off of present energies, or at least something that you're striving to do sometime during the course of the summer. All right, so let's go ahead and grab your second focus card. And I'm getting to, for some of you, that maybe the person that you're thinking about, they could have a summer birthday or something significant happen between the two of you during the summer season. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. Your second focus message, I'm guided to this one. A way out, anything is possible. So if you're feeling stuck or stagnant in a situation, whether that has to do with your love life or just life overall, this is telling you here that you really are not stuck. You have the power to create movement in your life to get yourself out of that situation. Anything is possible, as it says. All right, let's grab your third focus card. And of course, we will clarify with some tarot messages. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. I'm guided to this one. We have low vibes coming through here. Okay, so we'll clarify, of course, what that is referring to. Maybe for some of you during the summer season this year, you're just trying to, you know, keep a low profile, not really wanting to do a whole lot and just maybe enjoying some free time on your own or with friends or even a particular someone. So let's go ahead and clarify with my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. So what do we need to know right now? What do your angel guides need you to know right now? Especially about this situation where maybe you feel that there's just no way out. We do have this Devil energy. That's really interesting, because this is your own Capricorn energy, okay? Devil represents Capricorn. So something significant for you in your love life, again, or something has to do with some challenging situation in your life. Maybe you're feeling bound to something, which is why this is coming through here. Maybe you feel like you're stuck, that you've got unhealthy attachments to either a situation, a person, unhealthy relationships. You could also be tempted by certain things or even people or situations where you know it's just not good for you. So it might actually serve you to maybe spend time on your own, go on vacation, regroup, go within yourself, just have some downtime to meditate and really reflect on why you're feeling this way. But clearly you're feeling stuck. Look at this, Two of Swords. Some of you guys are feeling like you're caught in the middle of a situation, or you're at a crossroads. You've got decisions that you know you need to make, but you're either not making them, or you're unable to because you're undecided, or right now you're just weighing your options. But in the meantime, while you're taking the time to do that, you're also feeling stuck and stagnant. these cards. Look at this. We've got the Hermit now. So just like what I was saying, it's time for you perhaps to go within, spend some time on your own, because the Hermit is about solitude. You're looking for guidance, but perhaps the best guidance that you could find is within yourself. So take time perhaps to de-stress. As it says, vacations, go on a trip somewhere, go to the beach, spend time on your own, have fun with your friends, family, people that uplift you. This is the need to soul search at this point in time, Capricorn. That's what's initially opening up this reading for the second half of the month. So I have a feeling here you're dealing with situations where maybe there hasn't been a whole lot of movement in that area, whether it has to do with a partnership, whether that's a romantic partnership. It could be some of you guys might feel like you're stuck in a dead-end job where it's just not going anywhere. Whatever this represents, you're bound to it, but you don't have to be bound to it, because you're clearly feeling trapped in something, which is why you're stuck, which is why we have a stalemate right here. So if you're feeling low vibrational right now, that's because you're feeling stuck. So let's see if we can get you out of that. All right, so continuing to focus on the current vibes regarding your connection, if that is what is causing you to feel stuck, let's go ahead and grab some insight from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle. So this deck is on sale throughout the remainder of this month. And of course, I'll provide the link for all the decks you see here down below. The original price of this deck is $65, I believe, and it's been marked down to $50. So if this is something that you have been interested in, perhaps now is the time to take advantage of that. All right, guys, so it's available through July 31st. All right, Capricorn, so current vibes regarding your connection. What is up? Why are you feeling stuck or afraid to make changes? We've got diversity coming through here. Right from the start, life has tried to keep us apart. We come from two different worlds. I wish we could all just accept each other for who we are, embrace our differences, backgrounds, colors, religions, opinions, age differences, ethnicities, sexual orientation, political stance. Love is love, and you're mine. But it could be whatever this diversity represents in your situation. If this applies, this is the very thing that's either creating conflict, created a separation, distance between you and your person. It could even be outside influences, outside interferences from people keeping you guys apart, or circumstances. Look at these messages. We've got liberation. Being a part of a toxic relationship drained my energy, affected my spirit, hindered the progress I wanted to make in my own life, robbed me of my voice. No more. Today, I take my power back, setting myself free from chains that no longer have the capability of binding me in any way. Today marks my liberation. Oh my God, these messages. Right from the very beginning, we see that you're feeling bound to something or someone. You're feeling stuck. You're low vibrational right now. Look at this, a way out, okay? Perhaps your angel guides are directing you onto a different path to help you get out of an unhealthy situation. Again, it does not necessarily have to be a romantic situation. It could be anything. But whoever it is that you are thinking about for this reading, as it says, right from the beginning, right from the start, life has tried to keep you guys apart. But maybe there's a reason for that. There are shadows and inner demons that somebody has to deal with here, whether that's you or the other person. Heartbreak. I can't handle this pain anymore. It's tearing me into a million pieces. My heart is on the floor. I can't eat. I can't sleep. It's too much. Too overwhelming. Let me just go to sleep and never wake up. I'll never recover from this grief, this heartbreak. I can't go on. If you relate to this for yourself, Capricorn, that could be what's keeping you bound, and it's time to break free from that type of heartbreak. And perhaps that's why you're being directed to go within and to soul search, and you have to question and wonder, why? Why are you in that devil energy? Why are you feeling bound? Why are you unable to break free from an unhealthy attachment? For some of you, it could be something like an addiction, because that as well is a part of the energy of the devil. So we do have drugs right here in this image here. Addictions could be a problem for some of you, and toxic relationships. Some of you also may have turned towards prayer during your time of need, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. If that's something that you feel you need to do, maybe you're losing faith in yourself, in someone, in a situation. It could be so many things. So this card does say life has a way of bringing us to our knees. When we lose faith in a situation, in someone, in ourselves, the most heartfelt prayers are born from those moments of heartache, desperation, and hope. If you are feeling this way, Capricorn, perhaps turning towards prayer would be very helpful, or at least, as I've mentioned, go within. You've got that Hermit card coming in here. If what is surrounding you is chaotic and troublesome, you perhaps need to take a step back from whatever is causing that type of energy in your life. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. I've shuffled this deck so many times. We've got Sever. There comes a point when you know in your heart of hearts it's over. There's nothing more to say, nothing more to do. That doesn't make it any easier to let go. No one can rush you to detach, but the day will come when it won't be so hard. I have a feeling here, if you relate to this, Capricorn, you're struggling to let go of something or someone. And your angel guides are here acknowledging this. It's picking up off of your current energies. So let's take a look and see what needs to come through here. Okay, so let's clarify with my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. So this particular deck has upright and reversed meanings. It's also got new oracle messages and new court cards. That is the twist for this deck. So let's take a look and see, Capricorn, what is up with this? You need to break free from something that is holding you back, but maybe you're struggling to let go. Archangel Chamuel is here to help you. And just like I was saying, you might be surrounded by things that are a bit chaotic right now. It's stressful. Archangel Chamuel is the angel of peaceful relationships. I can help bring the right person into your life, your ideal mate. I can help you become closer with your current partner. I can help you heal any conflicts in your relationships, attract new love, and strengthen your existing connections. If you crave intimacy in your life, I can assist with that too. So here's what I'm getting from that. If it is a salvageable partnership, where it's not toxic, unhealthy, then I feel Archangel Chamuel is here to help you restore it, heal it, whatever part of it needs healing, or to help restore peace in your life, to move forward and find the love that you do deserve. And for some of you, I feel it starts with self-love, because your own devil energy coming through in that card is your own Capricorn vibe. There's something that's weighing you down. It's like this heavy anvil that's on your shoulders, and it's just creating this very heavy energy. So if you're feeling heavy lately, maybe there's a reason for that. Look at this. You've got the Two of Cups. So for some of you, perhaps you were possibly in a toxic relationship prior. This could be a thing of the past for some of you. This could represent future energies of you being able to find the right partner, someone that you are compatible with, have a strong connection, someone who will keep you balanced rather than keeping you out of balance, someone that you have a mutual attraction with. For some of you, you might attract a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But as I mentioned, look at this. You've got the Ace of Cups. It starts with you being able to love yourself first, to fill your own cup of love. That's what's going to direct you towards a new beginning where your love life can improve. But first, you got to heal and deal with this, whatever that is. I feel my divine feminines, you're coming through as this Queen of Swords. Perhaps your masculine has been dealing with a lot of heavy stuff, whatever that is. This is you being truthful with the situation and yourself, having faith that perhaps what is meant to be will be. If it's truly meant for you, then it'll find its way back to you. If it's not, it's time to sever ties and move in a different direction for you to find something that is way better suited for you. So if you have to detach from your masculine, especially if it's a toxic situation, you got to trust that where you're being guided at this point in time is where you're meant to go. You've got the Eight of Pentacles right here. For some of you, this could represent employment as well. Job issues, employment opportunities that might present itself to you, severing ties from perhaps, like I've mentioned, a dead-end job. If you're no longer happy with whatever it is that you do for a living, maybe it's time for a change. Because that, I feel, for some of you could be a challenge as well. It's either that or you're looking for a job. Maybe money matters is challenging right now. But this is letting you know here that as long as you're willing to work hard at whatever it is that you need in your life to improve, it can. But first, you have to sever ties with whatever unhealthy attachments you have towards, again, a situation, a person, or yourself. There might be something within you that you know you have to deal with. There's something here that's overwhelming you. You've got the Four of Swords right here. So your fears and anxieties and your stresses are coming through. Mental overload, the Four of Swords. You need time to yourself, Capricorn. You need a break. This is about recuperation. This is about healing. This is about spending time on your own to really think about things. Because it can't continue the way it's been going. Something has to shift and change. And only you know what that is. You've got that devil energy, which represents you. So let's go ahead and grab some additional insight. I'm going to focus on the challenges that you might be dealing with or you're affected by. So I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, the challenges that you're dealing with. What is it that you need to be made aware of, Capricorn? Your point of view, okay, it does say you've turned my world upside down. First of all, this reminds me of the Hanged Man's energy. You're being directed to let something go in order to make room for better. And maybe someone came into your life and, as it says, they turned your world upside down. They maybe created a bunch of chaos, or you were just not in a very good place in your life when they came in and you represent that chaos. And so you have to deal with that because, again, that devil energy is following you around. Sometimes you need to step away from a situation and see it from a different angle, different point of view, right? That represents the Hangman. Dirty. Did you get your hands dirty? You knew what you were getting into, now clean it up. And you know what this represents. It doesn't necessarily have to mean infidelity, although for some that's what this represents. Cheating, infidelities, trust issues, secrets, lies, the whole 9 yards. When it comes to your love life, take that if it applies. But it doesn't necessarily just have to be that. However way you got your hands dirty, you know what it is, what type of situation you got yourself in, and you have to clean it up. It's time. There's someone here that you're thinking about, though, Capricorn. When you think about them, it actually makes you happy. It uplifts you. This is someone that came into your life where you feel this magical feeling, you know, almost like a fairy tale when you connected with this person. But something happened here that might have ended the situation, because remember, we ended up getting diversity. Something kept you guys apart, whether it was, again, you guys came from different worlds, different backgrounds, maybe religion came into play, an age gap, different ethnicities, whatever. Some differences that got in the way of this magic, whatever it is. These messages, I'm telling you, look at this. Caged. A broken masculine, perhaps, who feels caged. Needs to fly away from a situation where someone's feeling trapped. We got that right from the very beginning of this reading. Right from the start. That came through. There's this need to break free. That's coming through very heavily, guys, in this reading. Can't make it up. There is a way out. But you got to believe that there is a way out. You're not actually stuck. Two of Swords. And that's what this is referring to. You're not caged. It does say you're not imprisoned or trapped unless you allow yourself to be. Open the door and walk out. Sound familiar? The Devil card is someone who's trapped. Bondage, addictions, depression, unhealthy attachments, temptations, feeling trapped, obsessions, your shadow self. There's something going on there. If you are watching for a Capricorn who happens to be a divine masculine, this is where your masculine's energies are at. They're broken. They got their hands dirty somehow. They're feeling perhaps overwhelmed and unable to create any sort of movement. I feel your masculine might need clarity in order to realize they're not caged. They're not actually trapped. It could be a mental thing. You know, the only limits are the ones you place upon yourself. But if they're broken, this is something that they're going to have to work through. Perhaps through shadow work, through meditation, spending time on their own. I mean, this can apply to the feminines too, but we can't ignore this message. Broken masculine. A broken masculine, perhaps, who got their hands dirty somehow. They could have also turned their own world upside down through poor decisions that they've made. So let's go ahead and clarify. I'm going to pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot. This is an intense one, Capricorn. What's up? And you have the power to get out of this situation. Whatever it is. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. We've got the Ten of Wands, and I feel this card wanted to come up in the reverse. So the Ten of Wands, as you can see in the upright, it's hard work, carrying those heavy burdens, taking on extra responsibilities. The need to lay those heavy burdens down, but you're not doing it. You're still carrying it. It's time to make better decisions, Capricorn. You got to think about your future and ultimately where you're going to end up. Whether that has to do with a future partnership, a love connection, life choices, whatever addictive behavior you might be dealing with, unhealthy attachments. Look at this. Whoever it is that you are thinking about when it comes to this magical feeling that they give you, you disconnected or they disconnected from you, and it has now turned into a missed opportunity to be together. And Queen of Swords, where's that card? Queen of Swords coming through again. So, my Divine Feminines, you could have certainly set up some very clear boundaries when it came to your masculine. You know, maybe you gave them an ultimatum. Like, you can't be with me if you don't deal with your inner demons and whatever drama you've gotten yourself into, got your hands dirty. You were very direct, perhaps, with your masculine. Maybe you cut them out. So look at this. Look at this. A Tower. Clarifying broken masculine. So the masculine has experienced or is about to experience a Tower moment. They're about to have their awakening. This might come out of the blue, unexpected. But boy, it's going to rock their world, okay? They turned someone else's world upside down. They're about to have a Tower moment, if they haven't already, that's going to rock their world. It's going to affect this masculine. But here's the thing. This might be the one experience that they need in order to wake up. Whatever is keeping them caged or bound or stuck, this Tower is going to knock them off their ass and wake them up. And it's the one thing that could represent a blessing for this masculine. Look at this. Look at the next card. We've got the King of Swords. You see, it's falling on the masculine to be able to fly away from a situation. And as you can see, the Queen and the King, the one thing that is dividing the two of you is this Tower moment. So either it's already happened, and that's why you guys are not together, or it's about to, because it's necessary. And once it's dealt with and the dust settles, there's only lessons that are left to learn. To learn from past mistakes so that this will no longer be a part of the equation and you guys can be together. The two of you able to unite and come together. But first, this masculine needs to wake up. That's it. They need to wake up. So let's grab some additional insight here and see what else needs to come through. So I'm just gonna add some additional guidance from my dating scene oracle here. Let's see what else needs to come through. So if this relates to you and your situation, I do hope you're able to break free from anything toxic that you might be dealing with or holding on to. It's time. What else, please? Philanthropist, generous, caring. Okay, that could be you, which is wonderful if that is something that you enjoy doing, giving, being a philanthropist. This could also represent what it is that you would like to do moving forward in your life. Some of you could be dealing with a person who's just very rude towards you, or that's how they see you. No manners, no sense of decorum. What else, please, for Capricorn? Somebody here needs to be able to restore peace. This could, again, be the masculine, to be able to ground themselves at peace with who they are. Right now, your masculine, I feel, Divine Feminines, is not in a peaceful place. Not at all. Not at all. There's something very passionate about the kisses that perhaps you guys have shared together. Okay, French kisses, passionate tongue wars coming through there. Selfie king. We might have a masculine who's into selfies or just constantly posting on social media, maybe. Let's grab a couple more here. Okay, I've got two cards wanting to come forward. We have immersed. So this one says only focused on each other. And then we have world traveler. Does not stay long, moves on to new adventures. So if you do enjoy traveling, perhaps, again, this is the time to do it. so that you can spend time on your own to be able to figure things out, whatever it is that you are going through. That did present itself here. Vacations and trips during the summer season. Something about being in the water. You guys might have really enjoyed going to the beach, or again, you might live by a body of water, ocean, lake, swimming pool, whatever that is. So, okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some clarifying messages. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot Teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. What else do we need to know? There's somebody here that made you happy at one point in time, Capricorn. But there's also perhaps some healing that you need to do within yourself. There's something that you're bound to that is not good for you, and you know it. Teamwork, hard work, collaboration, learning. Okay, so the person that you are thinking about, if that was lacking in the partnership, this is ultimately what needs to happen to move forward. This is your own earth energy right here. So maybe it was you, take that if it applies, that was not putting in enough work towards the relationship. Look at these threes coming up, guys. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups. There could have been third-party situations for some of you. But this is all about looking ahead now. This is about a possible reunion for some of you, which is possible. Okay, it's not off the table. But this is also the possibility that by moving forward with your life, you can find new love and a new beginning that could be your love of a lifetime, finally. The Divine Masculine has to get to the point where they are able to come forward towards the feminine as this King of Cups. Someone who is fully healed, no longer attached to anything unhealthy or toxic. Someone who is ready to offer their heart, their love to the feminine. The King of Cups is known to be very calm. Okay, but right now they're not calm. They're in this very chaotic energy. And Divine Feminine, I feel you represent that peace, that serenity. So you're masculine at this point in time, feeling perhaps lost, very sad with how their life has played out, disappointed by people, circumstances. Maybe they have a bunch of regrets that's weighing very heavily on them, where they feel like they failed you or they failed themselves. Crying over spilled milk, right? There's a lot of water coming through here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For some of you, your person could be a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But here's the thing. Abundance, manifestation, all of these things are possible for you, Capricorn. A new job, a new beginning, career opportunities. You can be prosperous, certainly financially, if you're struggling in that area. But this could also be security, a solid offer of stability, a solid offer towards commitment, towards marriage when it comes to your love life. And again, Divine Feminines, if you're watching for a masculine who's Capricorn, it might take your masculine a little bit of time because there's a lot of shadow work perhaps that they need to do still on themselves in order to come towards you as a better person. Someone who's not carrying that anvil on their shoulders. They have to come towards you with a very different energy. For some of you, you might be dealing with a masculine who is this King of Wands, ready to take the lead in the partnership and the situation, ready to be honest with themselves as well as with you, bringing in the passion, ready to take action. And then it'll take you here. The 10 of Cups. So for some of you guys, there is a reunion that is possible. I feel it for the masculine. A masculine who will finally have an awakening and be able to make all of your dreams and wishes come true, Divine Feminine. This could result in future commitment, future marriage. Having a family with each other someday, or blended families for some of you. So I don't think they're there yet. There's a lot of work the masculine needs to do here. But progress will eventually be made, and once they do start making progress, things will escalate and move quickly. But as you can see with this Temperance card, it's going to take time because this is a card of patience. It's not going to happen right away. It certainly will not happen the second half of the month, but this is just giving you an indication of where they're at and what they're dealing with and what it is that they need to do. This as well represents a possible reconciliation. Temperance representing Sagittarius here. Okay, so even though things might be a little bit rocky right now, I feel ultimately things will move towards a much better direction in not just your love life, but just life overall also. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and grab some musical messages here. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs of the 90s deck. If you're not familiar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Alright, Capricorn. So I'm just going to fan these out and let's choose about 3 songs here. I'm guided to this one. We have 4-Page Letter by Aaliyah. Mama always told me to be careful who I love, and Daddy always told me make sure he's right. I always had my eyes on this one particular guy. I was too shy, so I decided to write. I'm sending him a 4-page letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. So Divine Feminines, I feel this is from you. And if there has been no communication, or if there's a lot of things that you really want to get off your chest and express it to the masculine, sometimes being able to write it down or even email it or text it, maybe that's the way to go, or send them a message on social media if that's something that you're more comfortable with. Because sometimes it's a lot harder to say things to somebody face to face. It's easier to just write it all down or get it down to where you can read through it and take a look and see if that's everything that you want to be able to convey to your person. All right, let's grab another song here. We have Here by Kip Winger. I wish a falling star could cause the world to disappear. All I want is to be all alone with you here. I need you near. Come along, we'll dream the day together, a virgin atmosphere. All I want is to be all alone with you. Look at us here, all alone in here. We'll dream the day together, the words will disappear. You make it all so new, I'm so in love with you. Okay, so either this is you saying this to your person, Capricorn, or what it is that they would like to express to you. This is someone who wants to be with their person. It doesn't feel right being in separation. They want you near, or it is you that wants them near. Let's grab one more song. We have Hey Lover, okay, LL Cool J. Swimming in the timeless currents of pure bliss, fantasies interchanging with each kiss. Undying passion unites our souls. Together we swim until the point of no control. But it's a fantasy, so I'm going to keep all these feelings inside, keep my dreams alive until the right time. I feel this could be the masculine still very much attracted and desiring the feminine, certainly sexually. Okay, there's something about the kiss that has presented itself in this reading, as we've already seen that. Okay, French kisses, passionate tongue wars. So something very passionate about those kisses and those intimate moments that you guys have shared. I feel this masculine still desiring the feminine, but clearly they've got a lot of inner demons that they need to process and heal and work through. Okay, so that's what's presenting itself from the musical messages. Let's grab some final messages here from your angel guides. This is the Universal Heart Oracle Prophetic Love Notes from Spirit by Angelic Revelation 144. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. So final advice for this reading. I'm guided to this one. Your insight, perception, and intuitive understandings are currently expanding in order to remove any doubts and confusion. The energy surrounding you is creative, inspired, and radiant. You are a beacon of light for others, and Spirit wants to thank you for your service and dedication. Your life will now begin to move forward in alignment with your core values. Expand your horizons and speak your authentic truth to those that need to hear it. Beautiful. But I feel, based off of what has presented itself in this reading, Capricorn, it starts with you. You need to be authentic and truthful with yourself first in order for you to be able to share that truth with others. Okay, guys, so that is where I'm going to leave this one. I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you helps you on your journey. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.